I'm gonna post in here the updated dunce cap because
Do it.
team can use it too if necessary.
Do it. The
Um,
amazing flying hat.
does it
Go
say that
ahead.
it's updated?
Where the heck? Get that out of here.
Damn right I'm right. I can't remember a time I was goddamn wrong.
Yanks. There we go. So if anyone needs to fly that they can, then no heck. Cool. That does work.
Hmm. By the way, Cog, do you know how to use the? It's like a little thing in Roll20 that tracks combat.
The big combat initiative thing there.
It's like a little table that pops up with whoever's in combat, and you could scroll through it for whose turn it is. Just might make things easier for tracking.
Oh, I have no idea how to do that.
I got you. Let me find where I put this at here. Right.
Right, but Muxie's still alive. I have to go put down Muxiebot.
I hope it's a dog. Take it.
I mean,
I hope it's more than one. Huh?
their icon's like a nine-tailed fox, so it's mostly a dog.
I
Despite
see. Oops. Almost posted that in that group. Um.
shame, my neighbor sees fit to move furniture.
Alright, so I sent you an image of how to do it, more or less.
Excellent.
Link, I'm not sure if you
Cool.
do it in a. Who's here?
Got
Who
it.
has joined us? Hello there, Fuzzy.
Alrighty, boyos, let's dungeon these dragons.
Oh my god, let's do it.
Do it. Drag yourselves through the dungeon. Okay. Cool.
I posted into the D&D group too in case anyone else is in other places. They can introduce this to their DM and have some more organization. And
Neat.
yeah.
So we can add a turn. Add a turn. Add a turn. Remove that. Then we just have turn order. So then you should be able to roll initiative to change that. Or
Yep.
I can change it.
You have to change it personally.
Uh, Miss just changed theirs because I didn't set that to 2.
What? You stinker.
Yeah. The way it automatically updates is if one is rolling initiative from the Roll20 character sheet itself.
Ooh.
But otherwise, it can manually be entered,
Yeah.
which
Got
isn't
it.
bad. I mean,
Got it. Neat.
I'll leave that at 0 for now. I still don't know if there's a way to see the names of other people. Um, like under the little token.
Why is there a door? Oh, where'd it go? Crate?
You're just hallucinating. It's okay. It's the mold in the mine I never knew about. Must be.
Alright. It's not like it's multiplying or anything.
There've always been doors here.
Right.
Big old oak doors over the mine to keep out riffraff. Cause there's plenty of
just
that
wait till
about.
You wait till I get that keen mind feet, and I'll never know lies again. Just kidding. That'd be terrible.
I'm waiting.
Oh, that stream cord though.
Yes.
All right, Cog.
Oh. Yeah. 'Cause, Baker's thing works. Neat. So you're here in the ghost town. There's no goats or sheep in the goat or sheep pens to the sides there. It's oddly still.
Can you do a short recap on the last session, just so we can
Certainly.
get to, yeah.
Last week on Dungeons and Dragon Ball Z, we
Okay. Goodbye,
The-
everyone. No.
our fighters, fresh from Havi's woods, but freed the slave labor forces of the orcs, torched some Ankh cocoons, most notably shunned the locals' tree burning ritual, and were joined in their travels by Malachi the goat herder as they went all the way back up to the dwarf city of Keld to find no one was there. But our
All right. No. I remember this cave being empty. Not at all. There
Not
used to be
empty?
a lot of dwarves here. To the right, I believe there were, in this pen, some goats or sheep, and in the other one, some other goats or sheeps. Chimeras, like the ones we saw in the Dragon's Lair. It's odd that no one's here. Excuse me, sir. -1 is not acceptable.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
Oh gosh, what have I done? No! Alright. So, are both of y'all here? Just making sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Alright, so yeah, I guess we should proceed. Oh, hi, Mardukes.
Excellent.
I look away
This
for
is
2
why we
seconds.
don't trust things that multiply. Like doors. And Mardukes.
Let's see.
I forgot I left.
Should we go deeper into the cave, see if we can learn something?
Well, that'd probably be the best course of action, considering last time you were here, this was a bustling metropolis of a cave.
Well, I'll take the lead then. Who wants to go behind me? Things could get hairy.
The archer
Sure.
can do it. Nope, well, fine. You and your multiplication.
I'll be in front, I'll be in the middle, and I'll be behind.
Oh gosh. I saw the one to my left and like my vision just blocked out the other ones. I'm like, wait up a second. Why is there something here and I can't move there? Yeah, so I will I assume the doors are closed, or is it slightly opened? Like, can it be peeked through the middle of it, I guess?
Yeah, it looks like there's a gap in the middle there. They aren't perfectly slammed together.
And there, if I'm not
They,
mistaken, there were last week we could hear sounds of metal being grinded metal, sharpening metal, and the screams of agony or something.
Even now, that continues. There's activity. Stone on rock, rock on metal. That
Marduk, do you want to take a peek in there with your sneaky skills?
Sure.
are you able to go invisible, or is it more hide really well in the environment?
I could just hide really, really well.
Everything I know is a lie. No.
It's effectively invisible.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll just be here.
I'd like to check over the door, see if it's locked.
The locking mechanism is a big metal hook that appears to be viciously torn open, where the adjoining portion of the lock on the right door there. Oop, can I? It's just about ripped out. That's why there's
Okay,
a little
so
gap here. The left door's
The door could just
Open.
easily be pushed open.
Yeah.
All right.
oh no, and the gap suddenly closes. You can easily.
Moving doors.
I was gonna say, I feel like I'm gonna get cut in half if I try to sneak through that door.
And I'd like to make a stealth check and work my way into the cave system.
Sure. What's the stealth roll?
I'm also gonna try and stealth. Just be quiet.
17 on stealth.
Yeah, that might actually not be a bad idea. I'll roll stealth too.
No, not sure who's here. Oh yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Cool.
We have to be very quiet.
God damn it.
So there's this cool house rule that I think you guys would be interested in, where party stealth, so long as over half the party is pretty good at succeeding, the party is stealthy enough.
Oh my. I can
That's cool,
say
actually.
I dig
'Cause-
this idea.
Because otherwise, if one person fails, the whole party fails, and that just feels bad all the time.
So,
Feels
pretty
bad.
much, we'll just, like, cover Miss Mouth. It's like,
Yes.
So as I'm kind of going there, I kind of just trip, like, oh my, I'm clumsy,
Yeah.
and then oh sorry, quiet, right.
It's quiet time, Mist. Quiet time.
Oh right, okay, quiet time.
I like to imagine they stub their toe and are about to scream out in pain. You're like, shush. Oh yeah.
Lego Zone exists in this world? What? No. Stepped on the Lego.
As the
Alright.
cavern careens deeper down these mine shafts, there's. Shoop.
Yeah. I'm gonna have my great axe at the ready, so have it in my arm.
Yeah. We got little boop, torches that light your way that are recently lit.
Alright, I'm making my way up to the T intersection. I would
Yeah.
like to listen to see if I can still hear the screams of anguish and which way they're coming
Yes.
from.
As you've descended deeper, the cries for help have gotten louder.
Oh gosh.
You-
Guys, I have an idea. So I kind of whispered to Marduk and Lidori. I'm like, maybe we can act like we're here. If it sounds like people are being tortured, we can act like we're here to replace if there's any staff. And I kind of put the great axe. I put it away and I take out my whip. This whip could help us with some deception. Does anyone want to hold it for now and say they're here to beat some?
That might work if their group is diverse.
I see.
If not, they'll just look at us like we're idiots and probably try to kill us.
I see. I should go first then. Harder to kill me.
And
So, the sounds were coming from the right or the left?
there's definitely more of them coming from the right. They sound closer, if not louder. slightly more frantic.
Should we explore other areas of the cave to see if there's others here and go to closed door later, since closed door can't see us?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, I'll start. We'll take a left then.
We'll just ignore the cries of anguish for now.
Yeah. Such is what
Maybe-
comfort.
Maybe we'll come to a dead end soon.
Yeah.
I mean, you can ignore people. That's an option. As you travel, the sounds from the right door fade away. There seems to be a different, distinct group of chains rattling and weeping.
Chains rattling and weeping here. Is there? I guess I'll try and open the door, unless Marduk could actually enter it better. Let me calm down, not try and tank everything, and actually use his pros.
I can search for check for traps too and disarm them, unlock the door if we need.
Yeah, just everything that's actually better.
Okay, so what would
Sure.
it be to search the door for traps and 5e?
Investigation?
I
I assume it's similar to 3-5, where it's perception if you're looking around, investigation if you're looking for something.
yeah, probably.
17? Yep. You look over the door, it's similar make and model to the two that were blocking the entrance to the mine. We got a big iron, like a ring handle like that there. Any locking mechanism seems to be tore off because there's a large gash in the pine. But nothing seems mechanically out of place. Just a durable, good for holding things door.
Okay. I will attempt to open up the door very quietly.
Since I don't hear
Sure.
the screams of agony coming anymore, I'm gonna switch back to my great axe. No need for a
Un-
facade at the moment, or so I think.
Sure. You open the door, peek in there. So you're able to see a dwarf with his pickaxe in hand, tearing at this wall, trying to get something. He's got a little chain on his right ankle that trails off past where you can see. He's
Okay. I'm gonna wave
Yeah.
mist into the door, mentioning that I see a dwarf prisoner inside.
Oh, okay. Maybe I remember him. He remembers me from the past. So, did you walk in already, or you want me to walk in first?
No, I'm still standing outside the door.
Okay, I'll go in first then.
cool.
So I'll kind of look into the room, see if I can see anything over here. I assume they haven't noticed. He hasn't noticed our presence yet. Okay. Am I hidden behind this corner?
You're still mostly hidden here. Is there that's not the button I want. Is our orc fiend here holding a leather whip, decked out in leather armor. They're decently physically intimidating, but not the biggest, scariest Mamba Jamba in the valley you ever did see. So we got a 3 dwarf long chain gang chipping away Any?
Is that their band
Um,
name?
Yes.
So I want to
No.
try and sneakily make my way to behind this orc here. Hopefully, I can get a little bit of help. See how stealthy
Sure.
I could be.
Roll stealth.
A little help.
I don't think we can help you with
That-
that one.
I think can't ability checks be provided help?
If the context allows it, I don't think the context here.
No, I don't
suppose.
think
Okay.
so either. But I mean, if you bust in, there's only one that we can see. Maybe we can shoot him and beat him up fast enough.
Right, because I assume there's other orcs down uh, in other places, and I don't want him to yell for help. So I want to silence him.
Yeah.
I guess
if
Marduk
you're gonna
could.
do this, I was gonna say, if you want to go this route, I can attempt to do what you were doing here, and then if I don't get him, you just run in and just cleave him in half.
I mean, if the chains
Sure.
are long enough too, if we provide a distraction from the orc where he turns to us, maybe the dwarves will help us out and hit him with pickaxes.
I could try and fuck. My my, my performance is now in the negatives from last time. I could try and distract him unless someone else wants to try. Get his back turned, and then we'll let Marduk do his thing. I guess since I already rolled stealth technically though, and it was a 7, he kind of hears someone around here, so I'll just make my way in, and you guys, I'll try and see what I could do.
Yeah, like if you can run to like here or somewhere, then I may be able to like kind of shoot my way over here without him noticing me.
Sure. So I just kind of walk in here.
Sure.
Oh my! Hello, everyone. Is that you, Paka? And I kind of make my way towards this orc over here. Paka, is that you?
uh, roll initiative.
Okay.
But
Paka, you sly devil, you. All right. So
as this orc jerks around, be like, wait a minute, you weren't here before.
Paka, why are you looking at me like that? Don't make you have to beat you over the head like the olden days.
That's a 22 on initiative.
Oh my. So yeah. Y'all might be able to update it as well yourselves.
Oh right, I can. Yeah.
That's okay. I'll get there. So, orcs are not dexterous. What was the 24 missed?
That was initiative.
Oh right, you don't have dex.
Uh-oh.
Feels bad.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna bop the orc on the head. Bunk.
Cool.
And Marduk got 22. Okay.
Here we go. As,
So he's here looking at me. Yeah. Okay.
to set the
Sorry.
scene a little bit, you're sneaking in by prancing about, trying to shake hands, kiss babies, be like, hey, Jeremy, I haven't seen you in 2 weeks. How's the wife?
Basically.
I think this should make like, what would it be? Like a deception check to see, or
shit.
something like that. See if this orc is actually like convinced.
I mean, it's what say you, Gog?
Sure. I think it's more so performance persuasion if you're trying to get him to not. If you're trying to get him to follow along with your act, I don't know. I suppose deception because you're actively
We're fighting them.
not.
We're fighting whichever way. They're all
Alright,
in the
well,
negative.
that didn't work.
Yeah.
On to plan B.
On to plan B. Oh, don't look at me like that. You think because I'm a half-orc that you can treat me this way? You silly goose, you.
As the well, you're still back there. York's gonna crack their whip at the last dwarf in line there. Be like, you know this man? No.
Wait, who's he asking that to? The dwarf or to
The dwarf.
I see.
Then we're in initiative with this violent orc. Marduk
Alright,
would like to take their turn.
Would you like me to roll another stealth check to get up in behind this guy?
Sure.
The 24 on a stealth.
Yeah. You're able to slip right behind him there. They're pretty firmly looking forwards.
So this would be a flank as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I think we said. I mean, we could, I guess, implement flank still, but last time.
Oh,
we couldn't
jeez.
agree
Yeah,
on
was
it.
that not a
We
5e
didn't
thing?
agree on it.
It's optional in
Well,
5e.
My bad. Okay, I'll just do my regular attack here.
It depends. Cog, is that I guess deal still on the table, or are you keeping last time's ruling from what we had mentioned?
Let's just keep it consistent.
All right.
So it's not too
My
flanky. It's
apologies.
arbitrary.
I'm always thinking of 3.5.
That's
Doesn't
okay.
help that we switch games like freaking socks.
But does a 19 hit?
Yeah. So this orc, despite the token being heavily armored, maybe I should find a different token. They're decked out in some boiled leather.
And would I get my sneak attack bonus on this guy?
Yeah. You've successfully snuck.
20 points of damage.
He might die before it's his turn.
That's a very high possibility.
And then after moving, can I still swing with my offhand weapon?
Sure. The bonus action, 2-weapon fighting. Yeah.
I'm trying to
Let me-
mentally understand how, with the one attack, like, how's this possible? What?
Although with your first swing, you cleave right through some vital organs. So they're slump over, dying.
Oh my God.
Oh, God. Okay, so he's dead.
They're out of hit points, yes.
What?
Oh.
Damn, I didn't even get to fucking double shot this
What the
bitch.
hell?
He just like distracted my bitch. I just come up behind him, just put my hand around, sling my rapier right through his back. Just
Yep. Puncture his liver, some lungs. Like you destroyed that thoracic cavity.
Dang nabbit Marduk, we couldn't even question him. You two need to stop killing orcs all the time.
I'm sure there'll be more.
Also, that was all you guys.
So I'll kind of like, I guess, catch his body as he's falling so he won't too heavily fall and lay him on the ground.
Alright, they're laid on the ground.
Another one down because their very essence is rather difficult and they're growing up. Yeah, so I guess we're out of initiative for now.
Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye, 20. I'll see you next year.
Whoops.
All right. What I guess what happens now? The dwarves, I assume they see this complete just annihilation in one hit from this blue man that looks like a dank pirate.
Yeah.
That's a pretty accurate description.
Is there going to stop mining and be like, yo, does that mean we're free? Can we stop? I haven't seen the sunlight in
Are we able
days.
to like pick their locks or something? Or are we just gonna go the brute force way and chop the chain?
I mean, I can pick the locks.
Either way, you could probably
Uh,
pick them.
Before we do that, though, I'd like to perhaps we can get some information out of them. I'd like to see if any of them remember me from the past. Maybe they'll be more willing to give some info, cooperate with us. Who knows? Do you guys
Sure.
remember me? I missed. Was here, what, a couple weeks ago? Days ago?
It's been a hot second. You're like, oh yeah, you you one of the dudes that did the kobolds back when those were in here?
Oh yeah. What happened here? Where's everybody?
We-
Are they enslaving you as well? These orcs? Like under the command of I don't know if they would have heard of Razaketh, but I'll say under Razaketh.
I don't know no Razagath. I just know middle of the night. Orc has my wife and children at knife point. Says come with me. I haven't seen them since.
These orcs are turning to be problematic, and I'm not quite liking them. I may have to show less mercy in the future. However, that is of another matter. So I guess I'll look at Marduk and let him have fun with his lock picking since we're trying to be quiet as can be for now.
Yay, lockpicking!
Yeah. 'Cause if you open them up like they weren't even locked. You're like, you guys were stuck here?
So as they're being
Okay.
unlocked, I'd be like, I assume there are other dwarves of from the same Keld. It's Keld, right?
It's killed.
From the same Keld. We could use your assistance to try and free them as well. It seems some are being treated rather poorly in other rooms. Would you join us so that we can stop this suffering going on about? I kind of tell the three of them.
It's you, so, so, not that we don't want to help you. We're a little sore at the moment. As they're
They're probably a little
rubbing their
beaten,
ankles.
battered, broken.
There's,
I understand. Yes.
visible whip scars and lashes about their bodies. They're little,
But if you make it back through the door that we came in, just down below us, follow the path back into the main, I don't know, main little town city that we found in the cave entrance, you should be safe there.
excellent.
And we'll sound or blah, blah, blah. Good lord, we will send any other survivors that we find down that way too.
Excellent.
Yes.
There's no orcs in town. Oh no. They've
Well,
taken.
No.
there are orcs
like
around, but they shouldn't
ghost
be
town.
in that area. Yeah,
They-
everyone's gone.
Taken everyone?
Seems that way, yeah.
We have to go. Keep an eye on that at once. Make sure that no one. Make sure they have something to come back to. Because you're totally gonna free everyone else, right?
Yeah, totally,
Right?
100%. Everybody, yep.
We'll make efforts and see what we can do of this strange situation with the orcs. Try and be safe now.
Try not to die.
That they. Yeah. take their
We
leave.
should also try to lockpick this chest.
Yeah, I was
Oh
gonna
right,
say,
there's a chest
is,
in here.
is this a chest?
So this is
That was
a
the first thing I noticed. I was like, ooh, shiny.
so this is a large open box full of rocks.
Oh,
Are they
Uh,
shiny rocks or just regular rocks?
There's a little glimmer of quartz, but it looks like just the wall peelings.
Ah,
Nothing.
is there any bismuth by any chance in there? Or is it just like what? I guess granite, coal, possibly.
Roll investigation.
Ooh.
So you're digging through here with your bare hands.
14 for
My
me.
Duke the geologist comes in.
Right.
Like, very fine granite, yes. This,
Ooh.
this gneiss has a
Oh.
nice fracture to it. Look at this. Look at the size of these crystals. Why? It looks like no bismuth.
No bismuth.
No. Anything else we could take along with us then?
So
I mean, unless you wanted to beat somebody over the head with a rock.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, so I want to take.
Not the first time.
I'll take, I guess,
Yeah.
a few heavy pieces of rock, but enough to throw, I guess, with one hand,
sure,
and I'll toss them in the bag of holding.
you have some rocks.
How
Add them to
many
your
rocks?
inventory. How many
How
you grabbing?
How
This
many
is-
should I get? This is actually a good question. Because we don't need that many, but
As many as Mist's heart desires.
all right. I'll take 2 for each of us, so 6 pieces of good-looking rock chunks.
You're grabbing fistfuls of rocks. It's a good thing that's a magical bag, so you aren't gonna
It's
weigh you
get heavy
down.
real quick.
Yeah.
Gonna be thrown with. All right, perfect. Ooh, I love this little bag so far. All right.
I assume you wanna
So
loot the boy.
ye-
Max roll for 4 gold coins. And a small leather pouch. You're able to tear out of their waist pocket there.
4.
These orcs definitely aren't very rich, are they?
No, they're not paid very well. Maybe they just blow all
Hashtag
their
orc
money.
rights. Hashtag orc rights and all. So how are y'all doing on gold? Because I guess doesn't necessarily matter who has what. I assume there are times that we can all share if need be, depending on how things go down.
As it stands right now, my gold is not horrible. We can
There's
also
mine.
just like combine all the gold into just one sum and have like a party gold.
That could be a good idea to do. I guess later, are banks, do they exist, or some kind of saving thing, financial place in this world, I guess, this verse?
Sure, there's a First National Bank of Williamsport if you wanted to deposit gold.
Yeah, so,
At the very
you
least,
could
you could
pull
leave it
that
with the
then.
sheriff.
Yeah, we'll let, I'll let Marduk have, he could hold on to it, unless Lidori wants to hold some too.
Nah, I'll let the water.
Yes,
Yes.
give it to the rogue.
Yeah.
We trust you completely.
See no reason not to.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wholeheartedly.
I'm getting 4 extra gold pieces.
That's what I heard. And
Anything else on his body? Should we roll an investigation or should we just move on?
Maybe I should have specified that this leather pouch was separate from the 4 gold coins.
Yeah, run to the washroom real quick while we pillage this poor body.
No
Okay.
trouble.
What's in the sack?
Yeah.
Would you like to
what's-
open it?
Hmm.
I'll let Mist open it.
Hold on here, Buckaroo. Alright, fine, fuck. I forgot I can't use mage hand here because I'm a barbarian. Fuck. So I'll open it with my real hand.
Sure. You open it, and nothing comes out. It's a small leather pouch. Could hold like probably 8 fluid ounces. It's kind of made out of utility, not form. Do you dare look inside?
Yes, I dare look inside.
Full of.
Fuck. Let me just stand over here as I'm doing that. So when Mist inevitably dies for trying to be too brave, this is what happens. He won't kill the team, or the chances are reduced.
Okay. It's just full of bismuth crystals.
There's more bismuth in here. Strange. This must have a connection to, possibly to that Razaketh fellow. Just like the other orcs that had these crystals. Wait, was it the orcs? No, it was from the boat. The treasure. So, it's actually, I could connect this to the Kraken somehow. Kraken and or Razaketh.
You could. Probably both.
Probably. Oh, shit.
Well, I guess we probably take the bismuth with us and head on our way. It looks like we have 2 potential paths.
I guess. Actually, before that as well, can I guess add another pound of bismuth crystal? Wait,
Yeah.
to
It's
the bag of holding.
give or take 1 pound to get some easy rounding. So
Wait, because 8 ounces is that half a pound or is it?
8 ounces is half a pound, but like 8 fluid ounces. And
Fuck.
that was give you a relative volume of this pouch. Not important.
Okay, so I'll add another pound. I would like to try and stuff the body into this chest here. Dump the rocks if I need to.
Sure. You're just gonna hide him.
Yeah, I'll scatter
put the
the
rocks
rocks.
on the body, and then
Yeah.
completely hide him. Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Are there enough rocks? Sure. I mean,
Yeah, someone
I
just
don't mind doing it.
emptied half of them out. There's plenty of room.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of scatter them across the wall here where the mining would happen, the rocks, and then try and stuff the body in there.
Sure. You've hidden
It's
one
close
body.
win.
Is this now a
Oh.
stealth mission?
Apparently. The bag's running! Catch it! No. I did.
Quickly, I cast Marduk.
A wild Marduk has appeared.
That's it.
Alright, so, yeah. We could head, so I'm kind of talking low. We could head upwards. Maybe if we go to right, it'll take us to where the screams were coming from. I guess, yeah, can anything be heard from this side of the door? Over here? Like any other rustling chains?
Some, but it's definitely fainter.
Also,
There-
just because it's bugging me, do we see anything down this way? Just because there's 2 little black squares there.
Oh. I can finish revealing that. It just sort
Okay,
of
thank you.
tapers
No,
off to a
does it?
natural end.
Bugging the hell out of me.
Yeah. You can never be too careful, honestly.
I think if we head this way, we may catch, like, perhaps it'll open up into a cavern like what we're in, and we'll catch the people that are in here by surprise.
Oh, could work. I'm down to try it.
Should we
do
wait
you
for
want- Yeah,
Link to
sure.
come back from the washroom before we proceed further into the cave?
Sure. Do you want to take the lead on this one? Go in the front or not?
Yeah, I can I can stealth in just like last time, kind of
Mm.
survey the area, and then send in my attack orc.
Yeah. Not like this.
I
Let's see.
argue it's exactly like that.
Who cares? Such is the toll of being. Where's our other half orc? They need to help out with this. This is too much pressure on me.
Wait, actually, I think what we can do, I'll sneak my way up. I'll make another stealth check just to the door, and I'll kind of do the same thing, and then we can kind of, because it looks like another door right there,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Sounds
then we
good.
can kind of open it up, kind of survey the area a little, and make a plan.
I'll try the same approach again if need be. I'll
Worked
get
before.
Ooh,
Yeah.
only a 12 on stealth.
Yeah, I'll get the whip out.
Hopefully,
And,
I make it up to the door without being heard.
Yeah, you make it up to the door without being heard, but you kick some stones along the way.
Oh,
No.
damn it! Shit, fuck.
How much damage does this do? Hmm.
Is this door the same as the last ones? Like the lock is just cleaved right off, and we can basically just push the door open.
It's in a similar state of damage, yes.
Okay, so same thing as last door. I'd like to, just, as quietly as I can, push it open and just kind of see what I can see.
Wait, we're waiting for Lidori to return, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we're not gonna. Like, I'm not gonna go running in. I just wanna see what is behind door number. What are we on now? Like 6.
Door number 2.
Cool.
All right, Cog, you ready? You ready
There
for
we
this
go.
possible plan?
Here's a little eye hole as you
Oh my.
sneak through there.
Oh my. We might have to change the strategy. Okay. How many hit points do you have, Marduk?
Like 43.
Approximately 43. Yeah.
Kind of beefy. Can I hit you if need be for performance sake with a punch? It should do 4 damage.
I'm assuming you want to do this to attempt to extract information from the orcs.
In a way, I guess I could explain, so I'll just whisper the plan. So what I'm thinking is I could go with the whip and I'll try and make it seem like I brought you as someone to mine as well. You were a sneaky rogue going around causing trouble. You're not
You
wrong.
know what, though? That's actually not a bad plan, and I see no way that this could end horribly in my demise.
Yeah, I
Sure.
might have to make it look real.
And then we can like have Lidori kind of stay like sit kind of where you are right now with her bow ready, and then if shit really hits the fan, then she can just start plinking arrows from the doorway.
That could work. Maybe she'll talk some sense into me, but until then, this is probably the plan.
No, you're putting my life in danger, so she will be all for it.
Oh no! That is not what I expected. Cog, what's happening?
Sounds like a good plan to me.
No, even a deal.
Alright, so
That's it.
we will definitely wait for her to come back then, because if this does not go well, I would like some cover fire.
Let's see.
Lawyer half-orc for some clones' rights. Clone Marduks have no rights. I don't know if you're aware of that. They can
Oh my god, no!
appear and be slaughtered at will.
Not like this. How could this happen to Marduk? He's made his mistakes.
Sometimes
dear
they
God,
hear
how
us,
many are you
sometimes they
taking?
Oh.
How many
Uh,
Marduks can there be?
I assume there's an entity limit at some point.
Oh no, he's just adding a bunch into the room.
Oh my. Cog, do you think this is something you might want to make like just a homebrew stuff for this, like Marduk thing? like a special skill, or is it just a little glitch for comedic purposes, or what you use on it?
It's entirely just a graphical thing. There is actually the Echo Knight class from the, wasn't it in the Wildemount book just came out?
Mm.
But, you know, I think this is strictly he was moving us from one map to another, and I got copied a couple times, and I noticed that I got
Yeah.
copied, and there was just like 3 of me sitting around. So I was like, I wonder, like, if I take like this Marduk, and if I stack it onto myself, and
Yeah.
then select by click and dragging if I can move them all, and I'm like, oh my god, it works. And then if I just click, just make myself like an infinite number of Marduks.
Oh my gosh, there's more. Every week there's like 2 extra Mardukes.
There's so many Mardukes.
But like as long as I click and drag and like drag that blue square over my character,
Yeah.
then I move
multi-select.
all Mardukes at once.
It's just Marduk dipping into wizard powers using that mirror image, advanced mirror image.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. You know, Echo Knight's a real thing. It's a really good class.
Is this like a new subclass that came out or something?
Yeah. I'm trying to find some.
Who's it for though? Like, is it for rogues or is it like a paladin thing?
It's a subclass, but I can't find. Or is it? Heck. It's from Wildemount, so it's behind all the paywalls yet.
Oof. Six
Oh.
E.
It's a-
D&D 6E.
It's a fighter subclass.
Ew. Just kidding.
Okay, so she is back.
Nice.
Just about.
Just about.
That's
She's
okay.
just putting on the headset now. Okay, so here's our plan.
Marduk,
Um,
please
There's a
explain
plan, all
this
right.
beautiful plan.
So Lidori, if you could position yourself about right here, because me and Mist are going to walk into this room. I'm going to pretend to be Mist's captor. You know, he's going to hit me on the head a little bit, rough me around, say that he caught me sneaking. And we're going to try to extract some information from the orcs in here. And if shit goes south, we would like some cover fire.
Plot twist, she covers us in fire for being dumb.
Just hits you in the back of the head with an arrow. I go down to orcs. Party's over. She actually becomes the leader of this orc band.
Oh my gosh. Part 2 of campaign. Revenge on Lidori.
Sure.
Okay. So,
Cool.
how we doing this?
Did she agree with the plan? I guess that's the first part.
Yes,
I
didn't actually respond or hear Wumpus. I could only hear him through the room that we're in right now. So sorry, I had to disconnect and reconnect. I can hear everyone fine now. So that sounds good.
Nice.
I may or may not on purpose shoot the rogue. We'll see.
hey,
That
Why's her
happens
hair
when
like
this
happens.
was
you
not
get
my
now?
plan. This was actually Mist's plan. I'm just kind of adding on to it a little bit. So
Yeah.
this is all our -1 intelligence barbarian
Oh, no,
coming up with this shit.
This is the new +1 intelligence.
Oh, that makes so much more sense now.
Oh.
He's
Wait, why does it
not
say
an
negative
idiot.
1 ends? I have to try and use smart methods. Oh my. So yeah. Also, I might.
Wait,
Don't think
I
I'm
gotta
turning
flush
against him. With a punch. So yeah.
Okay,
Let's
I
see.
Is there non-lethal damage in this? Like, can
Yeah.
you denote between lethal and non-lethal?
Yeah. You can.
Wait, how does that work?
I say just with
So,
any swing or damage dealing, what have you. Just say that you are doing it non-lethally.
Oh.
yeah, and if it
We
works
can-
like 3.5, if you get dropped to 0 hit points with non-lethal, you just go unconscious. You don't start making like death saves and whatnot. You're just you just go nighty-night.
Yes.
I see.
You just get a concussion.
Does it negate the damage though if he's like at full health or has a lot of health still?
No, it's
Or is
still
the damage still present?
it's still
okay.
damage. It's just damage that doesn't have the ability to kill you.
Okay, that works for me.
So you could punch him and be like, just suck him in the gut, not
You
trying to punch his
rapscallion.
lights out.
Oh, actually, before I do this, I know I'm overthinking
Sure.
this a lot. I just want to make
Yeah,
sure
you
I
are.
can make it as high in probability of success as I can. Do the orcs have a name tag in here? Like the one that we killed, did he have a name tag?
He was not wearing a name tag, no.
Fuck. Well, now that
If
he's
this-
dead, we can't question his name.
If this goes really bad, we could just say you're the new recruit.
Sure.
Do it.
And he's the one who killed him, and then that's when I punch you. That's why I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay.
All right, so I'll open this door, kind of dragging him in one hand, with the whip wrapped in that same hand,
Sure.
wrapped around. Yeah, kind of drag him through, and then
Drag
I
him
kind of
in,
look back.
push
to
the door
and make our
open.
way. Yeah.
Let me allow you to
Come
see
in
this
here,
room.
you.
Let me allow you
Oh.
to see this room.
You guys want me to kind of try and sneakily follow you, or just stay right where I am?
Yeah, just kind of like even behind the door a little bit, just nice and stealth.
'Kay.
Just in case.
Yeah. Take some cover there, if you can. Hide.
What the-
So you guys hobble into this room,
Okay,
Not-
let me zoom out.
stealthily at
Oh.
all.
Oh,
Come
he's
here.
such a big, strong orc. I'm helpless. Oh, the
I'm a half
pain.
orc. Watch it. And I
Mm.
kind of drag him, and I kind of throw him here in front of the feet. All right. I found this piece of trash sneaking about, causing a ruckus. This sneaky little rogue. Rogue, not robe. It seems he did some harm to the orc in the other room. I'm a new recruit here.
That's right. I killed him. I'll do it again.
So this is quiet down, you. And I guess I'll punch him. Let's see if it hits.
Sure. And both of you roll deception.
Does a 15 even hit? Like, it hits, but does it do anything to him?
I do not recall
I mean,
Martuk's AC.
I'm kind of just gonna
Sure.
let him hit me. So can I just like forego my armor
Yeah.
class? Like
Yeah.
I'm just be like I want this to like I want him to hit me. So
You're hit.
I guess so. But if I hit him, he could also fake perform without taking damage if it doesn't. Like, it would just be like, oh, that was a tough one. You really got me there.
Sure. I'll say if you actually deal damage, you can roll
Side
deception with
note.
advantage. Yeah,
You guys should never act.
it's
Either
true.
of you.
It's true.
It never what?
Act.
Act? I see. I thought you said axe, and I was ready to prepare my great axe. Okay.
and I also heard that if you actually hit me, we get to roll with advantage. So hit me.
Fuck. All right.
It's okay. It's just a punch. I can take it.
Crits you.
Oh. Woo!
Oh dear God! Wait, no. You rolled a d20.
For damage?
Wait for damage. Hold on a second. No.
She already hit.
With a
I
plus
thought it was
6.
rolling with advantage to see if it hits past his armor class. That's why I rolled again.
Sure.
Isn't that,
Sure.
that I might have misheard that?
No,
it should
I.
hit-
So we're forgoing the armor class and just hitting.
Yeah, so that should be. It looks like a 4 flat damage. Oddly, a bludgeoning.
Do you roll for your unarmed strike?
Don't think so. It's showing up in D&D Beyond. It's straight up 4.
'Cause I think it's just based on strength.
Is
Take,
it like 1 is the base plus strength modifier?
Probably. I'm not too inclined to
Yeah,
look into
'cause it-
unarmed strike to see exactly why or how.
Here we go.
Take
So
4 damage. Neat.
Okay, so yeah, it is a little different here. Yeah, okay, I'll take 4.
yeah, I'll kind of kick him then, since it's the same thing, unarmed strike. I'll kick him to the ground. Stay put there.
kicked.
Okay. And then, so now we roll, like, you said, a performance or a deception check?
I said both of you roll deception because this is clearly not true.
Hey.
With advantage because you're actually beating him.
Well, that's a little better. So a 15
Oh.
on my
Yeah,
deception.
15 and 15. It's
It
like,
was meant
sure.
to be. And then I'll raise the whip, threatening to hit him if he doesn't settle down. But I'm not actually gonna swing at him because, yeah.
See,
All right.
Orc Boy here takes the whip off his belt, and whips the dwarf. Come here.
Wait, hold up. What's happening now?
He kneels down to undo the left shackle on the door so that he can affix another chain to it. Bring him over.
Yeah.
Can you...
Go on then.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm handing him. Is a dwarf gonna shackle him, Marduk,
The
or the orc?
the orc is handling the shackles.
Okay. So while he's doing that, I'll be saying, "Yes, I'm new here.
And you just sort of push
I
over
was
the Marduks to all get shackled.
all of them are Dukes are shackled, infinite shackle.
Oh no.
He's
Sure.
not gonna run for it. You've gotten the wrong Marduk. No, I'm the real Marduk.
Aha!
Get him. Get back here, you. I whip him when. I know, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
I'm a new recruit here. You see, since this one has been going around taking out orcs, they've decided to use me. I'm renowned for my half-orc skill. I'm renowned for my skill as a new recruit. So they said you would inform me on the abouts, how things work around here.
Um.
So I'm under your order now.
Excellent. However, that's usually the captains that handle such positionings and watches and whatnot. You know how it goes. Bureaucracy. They get
Yeah. Where is this captain at? And is there anything I should look out for? Make sure I don't anger him, because surely he's strong.
oh, I think Ruse and Twos are back in the office. The little study they got back the other way here. As he points back with one hand. They're figuring out where to get more food for the Onkegs. Those things just eat like no other. Why? Try feeding them
Whoa.
dwarves, but
Oh,
they
an
just want
on-keg.
more.
Where the are there on-kegs there in the office?
No. It'd be a terrible environment to do paperwork in. You can't keep any records with a monstrous insect flailing about. Are you sure that you were sent here?
Well, I was told to come to this cave and find someone to help show me around. As you see, I've brought here this sneaky one, and this is why I have this whip. I was sent by another chief to help provide here. He said, clear this. There's a killer of orcs, so this is who I brought here.
Mm-hmm.
And I show him the whip as proof. He said,
Yeah.
this will be a token of proof, and then to bring it back to him later.
Sure. So you're able to find a Heck. Heck. I should have made more names. 'Cause there's... Sure. 'Cause there's an inscription from property of Chief Taya, written in black and white there on the hill. From Taya, eh? I didn't know he took new recruits. I suppose at this point the shackles are clearly about your right leg there. You're shackled in the chain gang.
So I'm thinking, bye, Marduk. No.
And whereabouts am I going?
Then I'll be like, I don't know if I should be calling. I guess I'll go. Where is that other one? She was supposed to be here to help show me around.
Other arc?
An archer of sorts. She's with me. Helped show me to Keld. Or rather, fine
Heyo.
maiden, if I do say
Yeah.
so myself. And then,
Watch it now.
listen here, buckaroo. This has to be as real as can be.
It's true. If y'all are...
So up here is where the office is?
Yeah, it's back past them there.
I see.
If Mist recalls the first time they were back, it sounds like about the way to the big storage room they had before.
I see. So I guess for a moment, I'll be like, these vermin shouldn't be going anywhere. Could you show me to where the captain is?
It's like,
Me and this archer here.
is it going to point back to this door? Be like,
Right beyond that door. Yes, okay.
they're that away.
Hmm.
I'd show
Much
you,
appreciated.
but, you know, my watch and all.
Ah, yes. These dwarves can't do much, though. You think they have the size? They have the brain the size of a pea, and this other idiot is no smarter, I'm sure. What are they gonna do? They wouldn't dare go against you.
Cool. Is,
And I raise the whip to threaten him. Listen, I'll hit you again, you dirty rogue.
Oh no, please, please.
Yeah, stay in there, all of ye.
So,
Yeah.
metagaming
yeah.
a little bit. Are we trying to kill the slave master, or are we gonna let Marduk just kind of sit here in chains chatting it up with the dwarves?
So I was thinking more of a recent idea on the spot that we leave him alive now. I want to see if he can escort us to where the captain is, and Marduk can use his picking skills to get everyone out of here if he leaves the room.
That's
Get all
true.
the dwarves out.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I was thinking. If you can
Okay.
get him to leave, I'll just pick the locks and then.
I was gonna
Follow-
say it's either I put 2 arrows in the back of his skull, or we try to lead him out of the room.
Sure. Yeah. Hopefully we can get him to be like to vouch for us, show us to the captain, and kind of explain how Chief Gloss sent me here to take care of a sneaky rogue into. I was basically transported here, transfer, if you will.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll
Part of
have we have Plan A and Plan B.
Yes.
Part of a corporate merger. I say the watchmen's there, their prerogative is to make sure that these miners keep mining. So as long as someone's watching them, they'll be fine. can leave their post.
I could watch them.
Mm, I suppose
I'm very
you
skilled with
could.
a bow.
Mm, she does
If any
have
of
a
them tries
point.
to run, I can shoot them.
Sure.
I hear she's a good shot too, eh?
I am.
Roll persuasion?
Fuck.
Is you being like, yeah, man, I got this, don't worry about it?
Does she get advantage in this situation? Well, no. I'm not proficient in it or anything, but I am vouching for her as well, and I'm already in the goods with this orc.
It'll factor into the DC. Because 16? Yes, sure.
Hey.
You look pretty good with your arrow. He's more than willing to allow you to take over the watch. But, gives one last crack the whip just for the heck of it. Marduk, what's your AC?
Uh-oh.
15.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Ah!
As the crack of the whip deals 4 damage to you.
Look at him squirm.
This says, I haven't seen you mine a single pebble. Get to her.
I will
So-
also
Pass you a
prep my
pickaxe.
bow with a arrow, just to make it seem like, hey, get to work.
Yeah, it's
Make it a little bit more
notched.
believable.
So I can add a pickaxe to my inventory.
Yeah, you're kind of standing on them. So I'm gonna make you move all the Mardukes off it to grab it. 'Cause
Oh god.
there's so many
It
of them.
doesn't stop.
Oh no.
That's a big axe. Big pickaxe.
There you go. I've made a mistake. Oh well, you can move the pickaxe now.
Excellent.
This
Alright.
Orc Watchman here is gonna be like, come with me. We'll bring in a
Fine.
bruise.
So I guess at this point what I'm gonna do is I'll wield the great axe and only take out the whip if I need to show it as proof.
Sure.
Or should I? You
Yep.
know what? No, let me not, because that might be threatening. I'll just keep the whip. All right, let's go.
And with the orcs out of sight, yeah, I'm gonna lump you into that group. I'm
Got
going
'em.
to pick all the locks that are binding us.
Yep. Prison
Out,
break.
out. Come on.
28.
Right.
They melt off like butter.
And I'll motion the dwarves down to the main entranceway where we sent the first 3. Go, go, go!
You're free. Go. Join the others. And I'll yell loudly to kind of keep our cover. Hey, no slacking.
Sure, because I assume you'd chip at the wall a bit to maintain the sound,
Yep.
get everything. Sure.
I see.
Make everything seem normal.
So while they're doing that, I'm just kind of talking to this orc.
Yeah.
Bunch of lazy dwarves, all of them. That rogue too. He's gonna get a lot of beatings in the future. I could tell.
He's got no meat on his bones.
Well, a lot of water though.
Because I'm like 90% water, come on!
Bruh.
Those are rookie numbers.
an
Get
orc.
those numbers up.
He's an orc. Like, what is even is the intelligence of an orc? Like, probably not that.
I mean,
So
minus
then, Wampus,
2.
are we trying to sneak after them?
Yeah, when they're done their little section, I'd like to roll a stealth roll and make my way up the hallway.
Sure. Y'all stealth it up. Cool. The watchman comes up, knocks on the door. Captain, we got a recruit. Captain. Come in already. What is it? Can't you see we're having a meeting with the Beastmaster? We're trying to figure out what else we can feed the Onkegs. 'Cause we're gonna run out of dwarves if we keep chucking them in. We're already about out of the goats and sheep. Tried trapping muskrats, but yeah, y'all are successfully hidden. And I assume you want to remain hidden as they.
Yes, please. Just kind of stalking them
At least the
in the caves.
orc will go in motion for Mist to follow.
So, I guess, does he explain to them the situation, or do I need to?
And he's like, yeah.
Like,
Here's.
I brought the whip as proof and everything?
He'll explain that you're sent here from Taya, who was way out at another operation. Where do you want him to go? Oh, heck, all the watchers are covered right now. You might as well head down to the barracks. No sense in staying out here in all this filthy dwarf air.
Yeah,
You
it's
just-
pretty well, what's it called? Repugnant, pungent? Something
Both.
like that. Yeah.
So we get some racially charged sneers towards the dwarves, saying how they maybe we should just toss them all to the Onkegs. We'd get more mining done without them here.
Yeah, those on kegs. I mean, they may be how they are, but dwarves are probably bad for them. Must taste like shit. Or
You're right,
feces,
you're
I
right.
suppose.
It's Cap here is then gonna be like, wait a moment. If you're here, who's watching the West Wing?
Who's
The-
being asked that? I assume.
The other orc watchman here is being asked by the chief who's watching the West Wing. I left it with some archer.
Boss ass bitch.
Came in with this here recruit.
Yes,
They-
Captain. There was an archer who I was told would show me the way here to Keld. You see, I was looking for a rogue who's been trying to play hero, kill orcs. A disgusting creature.
I hope it has nothing to do with those reports from the mountains. Heard an entire tribe got wiped out.
Oh, that's dreadful. Who could do such a thing? I'll kill them myself.
As would I, brother. I'd like to eat their still beating heart, but as it happens, there's not much to go on.
Ah, yes. They ought to feel the wrath of Grooms.
So,
And Mist actually knows who Grimsh is now because he's done a little reading.
it's true. You've read a book. So
Achievement unlocked. Red book.
the captain's gonna try to shoo you out.
So, yeah, so I'll head on out. kind of do a little bit of a quick head bow, and then follow this one out here.
Throw ass back here.
So yeah, I'll come here, and then as he's walking,
Yeah.
I'll shut the door behind me. Yes,
Yeah.
off to the barracks I'll head.
Yeah. Door's shut behind you.
All right.
It's
So is the orc walking
Yeah.
in front of me?
Yeah, the orc's walking in front of you. You're saying, you head to the right here. It's a good half-hour stretch. Can't miss it.
Wait, a half-hour stretch? Half-hour stretch? And that'll take me to the barracks?
It'll take you right to the barracks. It's a little deep. You know, put some distance between us, but it's worth it.
I see. So I guess he's gonna head back to the left, right?
Yeah, he's gonna go recommand their watch there.
I see. So I'm gonna act like I'm going to the right, and as he is making his way to the left before he can see them, because I don't know how close they are, my allies at this point. I'm going to let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go into a rage and try and cover his mouth. These dirty orcs! I can't believe they're causing all this suffering. I'm not for it. So as he's like here, I guess the door's closed. I'm gonna try and grapple him, cover his mouth from screaming.
Sure. Contesting strength checks?
Athletics question mark?
Sure.
Alright.
If you're gonna rage, you can have advantage.
Thank goodness. Alright. Yes. Yeah, so 19. Ooh.
Is they're gonna roll a 1?
He's having a very bad day.
And seeing this happening, I'll run up and go to, go to like slit his throat. But I'm assuming you want me to make a attack roll against him.
Sure. Roll the hit with advantage. And
Is he?
He-
I see. Yeah. Because I covered his mouth. Is he trying to? Did he see them running up?
you hit.
Ooh.
And so assume you break from hiding. There's some muffled screams as he realizes what's going on.
It's a coup, bitch.
Apparently.
So broke from hiding, so I don't get sneak attack on this.
Because you get the sneak attack bonus if you have an ally within 5 feet.
Oh right, yes, I totally forgot about that. And I can sneak attack isolated enemies as well. So
What is this? Oh my gosh.
Rogues are
Fuck
good.
'em up.
oh nope, sorry, I did that wrong. Let me re-roll that.
Yeah. So it should be
There, that's a little better.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't go 3d6. I went 3, 6, 4.
There we go. Like, clean 17 damage, you slit their throat open, but they're not quite dead.
Offhand attack just to shut him the fuck up.
Bruh.
Sure. End this man's whole career.
Hell yeah.
26.
Oh god.
Bruh. What?
You hit?
6 points of damage.
Yeah. They were super dead because they had 18 hit points. And you...
Yeah. Going down.
So I feel his body go limp in my hand as he's unconscious now and bleeding out.
Should we take him back to the miner's room, stuff him in the box there, kind of hide him a bit too?
Yeah, that's a
Open
good
the box,
idea.
see what's in there.
So that's a good idea. And I'll kind of take him with me, just kind of trying to catch any spilling blood with my body or whatever. just so it doesn't leave any trails on the floor.
Sure. And you can move him. So you guys want to
Ooh.
drag him back and stuff him in a crate?
Very nice.
I,
All right. So yeah, we'll just make our way all the way back there then. Try and stuff him in here. Wait, does he fit in here? Or do I need... I could use the other one too, if not.
they'll fit if you shift around the rubble a bit. If you,
We can always cut off the limbs. That makes them fit easier.
Yeah, so that's... no! Alright, I'll stuff him into this box here as well.
I mean, I wouldn't know something like that. Shifty eyes.
Down, Hannibal Lecter. Damn.
Down here. Get him in there. Alright, perfect. And I close the lid shut. Alright, so
Yeah,
we're
you
over
can-
here again then. I assume the door's still closed. They're discussing important matters, so they're not noticing anything. Especially
Yeah.
with the muffled cries. So,
Should we
I don't-
go in there and take them out, or do we?
I was gonna say, well, Miss will know kind of where they're positioned. There's only two. There's no way out if we bust down the door and surprise the shit out of them.
so I could, so I'm gonna discuss a plan with them. I'll be like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell them there's been a rebellion. And then I'll be like, the dwarves have somehow escaped and we need some backup immediately. They've attacked the orc who was there, and I'll kind of have them call for backup. And then have you guys can surprise them when they come here. First one out, get them.
What if he doesn't go himself? What if he actually calls for backup?
Shoot, sending stones do exist. Good point there. We could also just leave to where what they call the barracks, about 30 minutes from here. The barracks has a lot of orcs, or was the barracks wiped out?
the barracks are populated. It's like they're off space when they're off duty. You have no definite number. There's at least a couple orcs if they're able to rotate through shifts.
So the only thing that I'm concerned with is you say it's about a 30-minute trek. That gives the orcs a lot of time to realize that we've been setting free some dwarves, and then they might start looking and head towards the main entrance where all the dwarves are, and they're in a pretty bad state. Even though there's quite a few of them, they might not be able to fend off a bunch of angry orcs.
Yeah, I think we should pick them off one by one. Because if
Oh.
the barracks is 30 minutes away, it's still, even if they call for backup, it's gonna take them time to get up here. We can kill them before the rest reach here.
That's a good point, and if we go to the barracks, we might get sealed off by these two if they find out something's off. So best to wipe them out now while they're in few numbers. We might have a chance against them. If things go south, though, make sure to flee and tell the other dwarves to leave the area while they can.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pop back in here, and then kind of go with the initial plan of telling them there's been an attack that we need immediate backup now, so that the dwarves don't get free.
Perfect ruse, considering he's covered in blood.
Yeah.
This is true.
I see.
This is true. So I'll do that, and I'll look like I'm panicked, and I don't know if
Yeah.
I'm still in a rage here because I did come all the way over here, so my rage, not sure. It's
Because the rage you
minute
popped
long.
is a minute, and it stops if you stop dealing damage or stop taking damage. So you've calmed down from that.
yeah.
Can I roll one more stealth check before he goes in there?
I'd recommend it.
18's my
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so you're able to hide yourselves along the cragged wall there. It's not exactly
I'll
fine
make my
cut.
way just like right over here so that we're kind of on either side.
Sure.
Sounds good.
So yeah. The dwarves are escaping. Someone has come to help them, and they've taken the orc who showed me here. Quick, we need to stop them.
Hmm.
Please, Captain. They're trying to break free. And they've already, let's see. They've hurt me. I'm not strong enough to fight them alone. We must kill them. The rogue who's killed many brethren is trying to flee as well.
I see. We'll talk of this later. I think there's need of your hounds. As the Beastmaster takes their leave from the table and tries to head out. You gonna let him slip past you through the door?
So I'm kind of, I'm at the door entrance here. I'm guessing that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him pass by me. Yes, quickly, please. So that where am I standing? Yeah, I'll let him be here. Pass by me, and then wait a sec. What I was trying to do is get an opportunity attack on him, basically. But
No, no,
he's not.
no.
I
Huh?
mean, as
No?
soon as he comes into view, I could just stab out with my rapier. You could just turn on him and just try to cleave him. Would that be like a surprise round?
I could
I can
also
also
kind of block the
shoot
door
him.
since I'm kind of thick while you two do it, and I'm like, I think they're near, as I tell the chief, and I draw my great axe. Put the whip away.
Sure. 'Cause you guys are gonna blow it. 'Cause I say otherwise, you two outside are relatively hidden enough. You'd just walk by. If you want to stab him, stab him. You can have a
Yeah, I was
surprise
gonna
round
say,
roll
like, as he
initiative.
comes into
So,
view, then
he's probably going this way, because I assume that this Beastmaster knows the direction of where,
Yeah.
you know.
So
So,
me
yeah.
and Ladori both get attacks on this guy.
Yeah, we can give the whole party a surprise round. Is there...
12 to hit with my rapier.
23 to hit with my longbow.
So I'm not
So-
going to hit him yet. I want to see what the chief does. The captain here, I mean. If he's going to come here or stay there.
Yeah, so 12 does not hit, 23 does. Roll damage.
Now question for you.
Yeah.
Because like I have two weapon fighting. If I swing with my
21
offhand,
damage.
because
Ooh.
Yeah.
because I don't because I didn't get sneak attack on the first because I didn't hit. If I hit with my second attack, will I get sneak attack on that one? Because it's just once per round,
Sure.
basically.
And
I miss anyways. It's fine.
well, there's that. I think with multi-attacks, you rolled a hit twice? Or is that just 2d8 damage?
Mm.
Either way.
Yeah, I think
Either
at
way
least
they
I
both
rolled
hit.
it twice, but that's a 21 on the other one.
Either way, they both hit. He's gonna take 21 damage. With, choo choo.
So as I kind of see that they're getting him, I'm like, Captain, I think they're here. They're coming for us. And that's when I draw my great axe, and I'll make way for him to be able to kind of like pass, because I'm a bit frightened, you know, being a new recruit and all.
You're gonna storm out and go help them? If they're right here outside the door? The orcs or your party? You're staying with the cap? 60.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit it so it looks like I'm still on their side, and I'm trying to lure the captain out of there, so that I can surround him kind of. Well, he'll be surrounded, thinking I'm on his team, and I'll surprise him. when I
Oh,
bash the skull
yeah.
in.
I forgot with my rogue after I attack,
Yeah,
I'd kind of like take a little step back and go to stealth again, if
yeah,
that's cool.
yeah. You slip away.
I'm not sure if the
Yeah.
Beastmaster is still alive, but
They're very much alive.
I see. So yeah, I'd just be there, here. Is the captain moving? If not, I'm gonna wait over here by the door. It's called.
The captain's gonna be very perturbed by the sounds of arrows and get up from their seat as well. You sure everything's all right out there?
Is he talking to the Beastmaster or to me? Because I'm in here.
Both.
As a, like I said, Captain, it seems that they've turned. This rogue might have freed himself somehow. Damned rogue who's killing our orc brethren. We
Hmm.
must stop them. What say you, Captain? What's our next move?
I agree. As they aggressively pick up their great axe, leave the table, and roll their initiative.
Alright, initiative time.
Yeah, it is. Ori's
Should I
really,
even roll my initiative at this point?
Ori's really slow. Thanks. 'Cause the 24 was
'Cause I'm-
stealth. Or, oh, you got another 24? Nice.
Yeah.
I'll roll 2 then.
Well, roll 20 might be bugged.
Nope. I'm a faster half orc. That human part of me is doing really good.
There we go. So y'all can see the turn order, right?
You bet. So I'm at the top.
Yeah, you are.
Alright, I'm gonna go in and try to actually hit this guy.
Do it.
I'll step in, stab with my rapier. 25.
Hits. Roll damage.
Oh, I love them ones. 12 points of damage.
There's so many dice.
Yeah, sneak attack's real bitch. Is he still standing? 'Cause if so, I'm swinging with my short sword.
They still exist.
Oh boy, here comes the short sword.
Stab him real good this time.
16?
Hits.
For 4 more points of damage.
Takes it like a champ as you're hacking and slashing through their ringmail under their robes.
Yeah. Still alive? Step back. 26 on my stealth.
She melt into the shadows.
Must have been the wind.
As it's then Lidori. Who is unable to hit with the first attack.
I thought that doesn't count if I don't hit the first time.
No, you have a second attack action. You get to make a second attack as a part of multi-attack. So you can roll again. And then you hit and deal 15.
Bruh.
Love that max damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Archer's OP.
So-
Man. Archer's OP.
They're severely injured from having several arrows stuck in them. They're now a pincushion.
Take it to the face.
I can.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, so my turn now.
That's red. Yeah.
All right,
I'll
so
take
what I'm
this
gonna
guy in half.
do is I'm gonna prepare my. I'm a ready in action, using my
Sure.
reaction now, so that when this thick boy here steps next to me within 5 feet, I'm gonna use my action then and take 2 attacks at him. If he steps
Sure.
within 5 feet of me.
You're gonna try to catch him like right there in that square.
Better said, I'll
Yeah.
either here or here because this one's right here now, so you can't go there.
Yeah. So if the
Yeah.
comes up to you, you want to stab him?
When he's like here, about to look at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll yeah, not much other place to move, so I just kind of have my turn there.
As we get to the Beastmaster, who with their staggered dying breaths, lets out a whistle as you hear large rumblings from deeper down the passageways. And then
Beneath the wait, where's the sound coming from? From like the barracks direction or underneath this ground?
like the pathways behind Marduk. You can
Oh
even,
boy.
like, if you're standing there, you can see where you're standing. I should. Yeah. It's fine. You'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So they conjure a spiritual weapon, which is just going to be a great axe. And try to shank Lidori.
Pardon?
Like, yeah. Yeah, because it's. You familiar with spiritual weapon? It's a shimmering image of a double-headed great axe appears in front of you. Tries to chop you down.
Freaking rude.
Yeah, they are. Heck. Yeah, it's a melee spell attack. They've got juicy stats. Yeah, they do. I have a feeling a 13 does not hit you.
It does not.
As this invisible manifestation comes crashing down and doesn't actually hurt. But it's very intimidating.
I'm shaking in my leather boots.
It's in the captain. Here's this ruckus. And it's now moved to action. So he'll go up, open the door. Where I assume Mist wants to stab them.
But you know what? It's already too late. Might as well. Yep. So I'm going to use my action now and take 2 swings at them. First
Do
one.
it.
Oh, I'm
Well.
clumsy with this axe. Does a 15 hit?
The 15 does not.
Ah, shit. All right. So what I'm gonna do is
The first hit bounces off the wall. The second hit comes in contact with them, but shimmies down the chainmail they're decked out in.
What's your reaction when this happens?
Utter disgust at both your form and your very being.
There was blood in my eyes. I don't know what's happening. And then I'll just kind of take 5 foot step out of there. Just use my movement speed for that, so they can't hit me. Then I'll just be here. Yeah. What you gonna do now, punk? Wait, no, I'm just kidding. I can't do that. It's not my turn. I'm crazy.
It's true.
My bad. Oh yeah. So yeah. I think it's still their turn, so now they get to beat me senseless.
They do.
Excellent.
And
Sorry, folks. Not used to using ready.
does a 19 hit?
You know what? Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. So we can add other dice right inside here, right? If we do like that.
Yeah, so if you go like
Cool.
like how I'll do sneak attack,
Yeah,
I'll do
yeah.
1d8 plus 3d6. Yeah.
Nice. Hey, miss, take 14 damage.
Ah!
This is how you swing an axe.
Oh, you're not bad. Not bad at all.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
That's exactly.
It's
what we're
good you're
going
finally
for.
being useful around here instead of sitting on your orc ass.
It's 12 hit.
No. It's not. Close though. But
Your words are getting to him.
yeah, looks like it. What happened, huh? Missed your swing? I'll show you how it's done next time. Yeah, alright.
So sure. So that's their turn. If you go back up to Marduk.
As I spring from the shadows
Ah,
and stab.
Stab him.
why are you carrying a pickaxe? Roll a stab.
Get that sneak, 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 sneak.
19?
That's stabbed. Roll damage.
Fucking 25 damage.
Hello, is this life now?
Zoop. As the spiritual weapon fades, and they are super the dead.
And I will stealth. Because I don't think I can... I think it'd be too much to like hit this guy with my rapier, move in to offhand attack the orc, and then move out and stealth. I don't think I can do all that.
'Cause you could split up your movement and then just bonus action the second hand.
I guess so. Yeah, because it is a bonus action to swing with the offhand. Well, yeah.
If you want to, you could just stealth.
Yeah, I'll just stealth reach.
Yeah.
Because there's other stuff that might be coming down the hall too.
That's a 21 on my stealth. Just to like kind of slink onto the side of the wall.
Yeah, you're hidden in the shadows. Joop. So you go on to Ladori, who's trapped by a door. Here.
Yeah, I was
What's
gonna
that?
say I don't. If I like step up, could I shoot him?
Sure. You can step on top of the dead body here. We'll take.
Won't that provoke? Okay.
You
Wait, can they step here?
Yeah, that's
and
what I was
shoot
thinking.
from
Sure.
like this corner.
Sure. You can
Okay.
shoot from the corner
There.
at an angle that's range.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yikes.
And a 25 hits.
Yeah, it does.
This is a waste.
For 12 and 14 damage.
Man, we could really
Yikes.
pump out the damage. We cannot take it though.
I don't know,
That's
I can
true.
take a hit.
You mind moving there, Lidori? No, right there.
Oh, heck.
You want me to move back or forward?
Like right the square beneath. There's a little room there. Yeah, there we go.
Do-do-do-do. HP math. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Oh, cool. You got a nice even number for his HP. So you take those arrows in stride. May even turn their attention to look out. See the dead boy. Anything else on your turn, Lidori?
Nope, that's it. Just wanted to fire 2 shots at him.
You've done it. So we're back up to Mist.
Question out of curiosity. Say I hypothetically wanted to move from here to here. Does that work though? Through all this stuff?
We're gonna say no, the doorway is too narrow. You'd have to beat your way past the captain.
Because this is all rock here, right? Yeah.
Right, these are all solid walls.
And what about from here to here?
Again, you'd have to pass through the doorway, which
I see.
is currently preoccupied.
Alrighty, so yeah, I'm swing at him with my great axe.
Roll the hit.
This is how you deliver a strike.
Roll the crit.
I haven't crit in so long. What is this?
It's a double dice.
I think I'm doing this right.
Well,
8
you
damage.
you crit. That's what we can say.
Alright, I'll take another swing then.
Recommend it.
Uh,
21 can hit, I guess. It might. Probably
Oh
does.
wow.
There you go.
More damage. This is how it does. Aha. And then I'm gonna move over here behind him. And my turn there. Ha, filthy orc, you fell for the trap.
And that's the turn.
Yes.
As we go to Dead Man. As we go to Chief. Who's going to stab you?
I
16 hit.
yes.
Excellent.
Such is the life of a barbarian. Getting hit all the time and hitting.
Just deal so much damage.
I don't like the sound of that.
There's 10.
Alright.
And with his multi-attack, is going to stab you again.
Oh! That hurts.
But a 10 doesn't hit.
No. Bit feisty there, huh, Captain?
Yeah, they are. Is it Sin Marduke's
As I-
turn? Yeah.
Leap from the shadows again.
Not the shadows!
25.
Bray.
Weird, the AC suddenly jumped to 25. Roll damage.
21 points of damage.
Bray.
He's missing a chunk out of his back for certain.
With my offhand attack with a 23.
Will also connect.
It's okay, this one only does 5 damage.
Bray.
As I slink back into the shadows.
Shadows.
Ooh, with a lower stealth roll than normal.
There's no
I'm not
wind
the-
down here.
Why don't you go check it out?
Just the wind.
Gonna guess a 13 doesn't hit.
No.
What
At
about a
all.
24?
Much better.
13 points of damage.
See, eats it.
These whip boys are getting annoying.
Yeah, there. Oop. Oh heck.
Missed clobber 'em.
Aight. Dumb, hit him. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Alrighty. More damage.
You hit him.
Let's see.
Damage is damage.
Yeah, okay. Swing at him again. Oh, man. So, I assume 13 does not hit.
13 does not connect, no.
Yeah, the blood has, from the previous orc and Mist's own blood, had made it a little slippery to wield the great axe, so it's just hard to aim it right when he tries to strike down with it. And I'll end my turn there.
As we completely forgot at the start of the round, the rumblings from deeper within the caverns are closer. And I completely forgot that we had battle music. We can do some of that for you.
Ooh. And I'll say, make sure to hide when I hear that rumbling. When they get near, I'll try and misguide them. Hide in the shadows. Yeah.
22 connects.
Yes.
For 16 damage.
So Miss is gonna take that like a champ. Ah, fuck.
I don't think I have any other option.
Yee.
As they get smacked again. For 16.
Fucking hell. So Miss is losing a lot of blood now. He's starting to get a little wobbly.
Yeah, you
Ugh.
got some axe wounds.
Cursed orc.
Jeez, that's a lot of damage.
Where's the... That's a lot of damage. Whatever. It's only 32. It's... Oh, cool. So it's 16 both times.
Yes, very cool. Like my corpse in a few hours when I die from blood loss.
You'll be fine. Just gotta get you a health potion before then.
I'll probably be fine.
18?
They're stabbed.
$17 points of damage?
Yeah, you always get them when their back's turned. Weird.
That's rogues do.
They're still standing.
Oh god, he's still... Oh, another 18.
It connects. You
5
sufficiently.
more points of damage. Go down, you bastard.
For,
As the bastard goes down.
Actually, no.
He goes
Actually,
down?
though. Yeah.
Oh.
Whew.
So are we out of initiative for now, or are those other hooligans gonna come and wreck our shit?
I got a bad feeling about the hooligans down the hall.
Sure. We can drop initiative for now.
So I kind of fall down on one knee, balancing myself with the great axe. And,
Alrighty, big boy. Time for a health potion.
Oh, save it. I'm fine for now. Perhaps we should get out of here. Huh?
We took a long rest before we came here, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Because we could kind of bar ourselves in here, close the door, and attempt a short rest to get some HP back for you.
I
You
also
may.
might have a healing spell if I'm correctly. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I don't know why I feel so bad using any heals. No, I'm about to die, but like.
You gotta save those for
It's
later.
a spell though.
Yeah.
Rangers.
Yeah. Rangers
Um,
get healing? Cool.
Perhaps we should find somewhere that's a bit further from this area.
So
Well, 'cause we don't know how many are coming.
I mean,
If
we
get
could,
locked in here. That
we
might be
could
the end.
reconvene with the dwarves that we sent in the first chamber. Perhaps they might even be able to help us a little bit as we trek further into the cave to rescue their brethren.
Sure.
sure.
They might be a bit rested up now.
And we can go tell, what's his name? The goat herder. I can't remember what his name is.
He-
That,
It's
he could be
Malachi,
safe
but it's
to-
not important.
he could be safe to bring his goats back inside.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Sure. I kind of want to take these bodies with us, see if we can loot them later.
Sure, tear him limb from limb. It's not.
I mean, we could probably quickly loot them right now before we go.
There isn't enough time!
You want to carry 2 bodies while you're bleeding out?
I'll carry one. I'm sure you can both handle the other one. I'll take this, the captain. And drag
Actually, it could possibly boost dwarf morale if we do show them the body of the captain. So, yeah.
Oh, whatever it is,
Yeah.
let's leave before. And I kind of not fall to the side, but I'm not looking too good now.
How
Slump
much
down a
health are you
bit.
sitting at right now?
I'm sitting at 7 health.
You're fine. It's fine.
Jeez.
Everything's fine.
It seems okay until I mentioned that my health originally is a little over 60.
You're
Just take a damn health potion, you stubborn brute.
No, let's go.
Yes.
So I start dragging the body.
We'll just go talk with the dwarves. They might have something. If not, we're forcing a health potion down his throat.
I'm
okay.
I
fine.
probably can't resist that much because I'm kind of weak, but let's see if we can get a rest first. Yeah. So,
So-
if you want, Cog, you can just kind of move us over there if there's nothing else that's going to get in our way. And the bodies too. To the, I guess, cave entrance?
Sure. You guys want?
Yeah, we'll kind of head back over here, kind of reconvene with the dwarves a little bit, kind of get our bearings a little more, rest up a bit if we can, and then trek further into the cave.
Sure. Go back to town.
So
Short rest.
I'll be the last one here. as I bring their body.
Jeez, he
along.
even brought the door too.
Calm down, Mist. Oh.
Taking everything. Ain't.
Let this be a
Okay.
lesson to anyone who's thinking of being a barbarian that hasn't. You might want to save your rages, but actually use them and
Yeah.
battle.
It's true.
This is what happened when I tried to silence the other one, use my rage up, but yeah,
Yeah, no.
I think it turned out pretty good. Got lucky.
Can you only rage once per day?
It's like
It's
4
3
times?
times for long rest, but after some levels it increases to 4 and then 5 in later levels, I think.
Okay, so you have 2 more rages that you have access to.
Right. I'm saving them though in case anything else pops off.
Like in case we
Right.
fight a orc chief or something like that.
Anything. At this point, if a squirrel tries to fight me, I'll probably die. So yeah, we could head back into the town. I assume the dwarves, we can bring them with us.
Oh, I was just talking like right here, like
Oh.
right where we're in this little area. What the fuck is that?
And a plague rat bites your toe.
Yeah, because like making it all the way back to the town where we were in before might be a little while. I wanted to just come here, talk with the dwarves here, see if they
Yeah.
could offer any more assistance.
Sure.
Safe had a solid 10 minutes to be back in town here to see their abandoned homes, abandoned everything. It's kind of a ransacked ghost town. The 6 that you have found were all landowning gentry. So they're trying to put their homes back in order.
I'd help, but I'm a little tired out as I kind of cough a little blood. And I believe one of them ran a merchant shop, if I'm not mistaken, which sold items like potions.
It's true. It was this central dude here. Unfortunately, they have no wares at the moment on account of being ransacked and kidnapped.
Well, that's
So-
no excuse.
I,
I want capitalism, damn it.
No.
It cost a bit, but I think it was worth it. They now have their freedom again and are no longer slaves to do biddings that cause more harm.
Well, there's still definitely more of this cave to figure out, so they're not out of the woods yet.
yeah.
So I'm kind of just the body. I kind of leave it over here. Oh, what was that? Did I learn something? Oh my! Woo!
I agree. If y'all are
Okay.
out of these caves and can't see them anymore, we're gonna juke.
Wait, so we're resting here or outside the caves? Just to make sure I'm understanding.
No, I was gonna just run out, tell Malachi that he can bring his sheep and himself back in. Malachi, you can come in the caves now. It's mostly fine. We've rescued some dwarves.
Oh, cool! You didn't die. What's with the pickaxe?
I'm keeping it as a souvenir at this point.
All right.
It's mine now.
That looks like some of Meekin's blacksmithing work. I feel like you didn't pay for that.
I most definitely did not.
It's all there. Very similar looking dwarves. Trying to settle back in. You're welcome to look for an open bed.
Oh,
I think he found his bed.
Upper and half orc. Lord.
If you wanted to.
So are we just gonna take like a short rest here and continue on?
Yeah.
yeah. It's either short rest here or at another place, but we might as well be here among these dwarves. Surely
Yeah.
they won't let anything happen to us.
It's not like they were captured and enslaved once before.
Maybe they found out something they liked. All right. Yeah.
I will
So,
be right back though. If we're gonna take a short rest, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna top up my coffee.
Do it.
I will also BRB in like a couple minutes. Not too long.
Do it. Should we switch to not battle music? We rearrange the back here. As you guys are resting, not everything else is.
Yeah, you know, like those angry dogs probably coming to tear us limb from limb. You know, the usual.
Is that a dog? No, we do the dogs around here.
Huh. Well, I mean, the weird green goblin looking motherfucker whistled for something.
They did.
I got a bad feeling it's dogs.
You see a dog, you kill a dog. That's how it goes. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. We can even see what does this sound like for the village. There we go. It's a little better people activity.
Hello.
Yeah.
Zach will be back in like a second.
Cool. Gotta get that call VP.
Go VP. Oof. I
Probably
haven't
shouldn't
taken note.
have coffee in the afternoon, but it's too good. Too good to resist.
Just
No.
trying to clear his intestines, you know, the old-fashioned way.
No reason not to
You
drink
mean the
coffee.
usual everyday way for him?
Yeah.
Right, the old-fashioned.
I have returned.
Oh my.
Excellent.
Fast as fuck, boy. Alright, let's see.
So y'all have recovered from your short rest.
Very nice. One momento. Taking some notes. Past
Yeah, I'll actually expend because we can use hit die on a short rest to gain HP back. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I will expend one of my hit die to see if I roll an 8, I get all of my hit points back.
Rex past the captain. Did the captain have a name? Well, I guess we ask. Never mind.
I get 3 hit points
That's
back.
the captain above.
Nice.
All right, let me roll for some health. Might be a good idea.
Cool.
Something. So I'm gonna let's see.
Yeah, people are in their little houses.
I was gonna say, why are they disappearing? Oh god, no.
They're not disappearing again. They're just not out and about.
Ooh.
Oh, we had our Constitution modifier to that.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, nice! I get an extra 3.
perfect. So I'm gonna use my 2 hit dice. Then yeah.
She should have 5 hit dice.
Mhm.
So you're just spending 2 though.
Yeah, because it was kind of tough to look up, but I think a long rest returns half of the hit die one has. Rounded down.
By the rules, yes, but I'll allow you to have all of your hit dice back in a long rest.
God,
Yeah, I thought
how
I
dare
thought
you
a
care
long
for
rest
us?
was like a reset, basically on everything. That was just my understanding. Then again, I'm not very versed in 5e, as you guys are painfully aware.
That's okay. 'Cause I feel like it should be you get a reset on everything. And some things it's not. And that's dumb.
Would be nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like a short rest. Like, you know, spellcasters might get some of their stuff back. You
Right.
can expend some of your hit die, and then like a long rest is like you recover health, you get all your stuff back, and you're ready to go for the next day. Not just like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of half ready to go. I'm gonna
Yeah.
die, but I'm half ready to go.
Yeah.
I find it odd. It's like by the I think I don't remember where specifically, but it's should be one long rest per 24 hours. But it's like, what if the party wants to take more than one long rest? Like, I mean, the DM could even attack them while they're resting, but still, it's like, what's stopping them
Sure.
from? Are they just not tired? Like,
Sure. You could just
uh,
double nap.
yeah. Also, have y'all heard of like what's gritty realism, where it's like a short rest is 8 hours and a long rest is a couple days or something like that?
Ouch.
I don't even know
Damn.
how that. I don't even know how that would work out.
Oh man,
Yeah.
jeez, no.
It's very painful.
No, I was thinking more of like a short rest is like cut like a couple hours or just resting. A long rest is like a night's rest, so like 8 hours, kind of thing. That's what I thought.
Oh, like a longer amount of time for a short rest.
Yeah, like a short rest just being like 1 or 2 hours where you're resting, you're healing up a little bit,
Right.
gathering your bearings kind of thing, and then a long rest is like you are going down for the night. You're taking an 8-hour rest to sleep and recover.
So fun fact,
Yeah.
if y'all use this Sage Advice Compendium, I believe it's called, elves have the ability to take long rests in only 4 hours.
Right, 'cause they
Yeah,
have their trance.
I think that was their racial trait.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's been a, what's it called, like,
I
It's
don't
a
know.
a
thing.
lot
if
of debate
you-
on it.
I don't know if elves meditate instead of sleeping, or
Yeah.
if that's only in 3.5.
They trance,
Same
and
thing.
it's in a state of semi-consciousness, so I think, say, a perception check while someone's sleeping, they would not really be able to, but an elf might have disadvantage on it, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, they trance.
So with that being said, would a short rest be considered like 4 hours then, and then a long rest 8?
Short rest should still be 1 hour. To my
Right.
knowledge, it's just for long rest that, for an elf, they have the ability to transfer 4 hours and get the benefits of a long rest instead of the whole
Oh.
8 hours.
Which is why I could like take over if we ever had to do like a night shift or whatever, like keep watch. I'll just go down for 4 hours and be on guard.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot you were an elf.
But I'm so pretty. I spent long and
couldn't
hard
tell.
looking for that picture.
Oh
Oh.
my.
Thought you were gonna say you
Bamboo
drew that.
again.
Be like, wow, that's pretty good.
Pretty damn good. Someone did, right?
Yeah. Someone worked on that.
Ah,
If I
Phil.
can draw as good as Beazle, I'd make my own. But
Almost same.
Same? Question mark?
I don't even draw stickmen right, so
Oh.
Hey man,
Y'all have
your
seen mine.
stickmen love you regardless. Though you brought them into a cruel existence.
existence is pain for them.
Y'all have seen my
Uh,
stickmen.
Oh yeah, the Etten.
Oh gosh. No, not again. Kill him.
Hey, speaking of things erupting from the ground, everyone happy with
Don't-
their short rest?
Don't you do it.
I'm gonna just stand up here, get a nice stretch going. Ah, I feel refreshed now.
Before you do anything, can we please loot these 2 bodies that we brought, and then you can rain hell upon us?
Sure.
I
Oh,
guess
God.
I guess they're looting. I'm the only one who was like, I'm actually kind of semi-napping here while they're doing light activities, I suppose.
Oh. Sure. There's 10 pieces of gold on them. Another pouch of bismuth.
More bismuth. It's almost as if this has, like, slight significance somehow. Probably not. What the shit?
Excuse me, what the fuck?
what an
that?
ugly hell!
As an
What is that?
onkeg bursts through the floor, this big insectoid, lovable scamp, acid drizzling from its mandibles. As it,
I think Mist should have taken more hit die to recharge some health.
Oh no. It's all right. It's okay.
everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Shoot, roll initiative.
You might want to roll initiative.
Fail fix.
You have no
15 on
reason to
mine.
fear. They aren't even very dexterous. Oh, that's a lie.
How'd you roll a
Well,
20?
fuck.
Cool. Smart
Change
Duke
that
had
to
15.
That's okay. If that's
Sure.
the only crit that he rolls, then I'm happy with that.
It's like a 5% chance, like, crits occur. It's just a part of the game.
Yeah, Mist is the slowest in this situation because he's still a little dazed from resting up, but yeah, he's ready.
Yeah.
I mean, that does make sense, because you were kind of slumped over, healing a bit, and then you just wake up to this thing bursting out of the middle of the frickin' ground.
I wonder if it can be cooked. Yeah.
Probably. Oh, heck. So what was the... This is it, right? Yeah. Oh, that's not good.
I do enjoy how I heard the boss music first, and then the thing burst out. It's very video game-like.
Nice.
Thanks. So they're gonna
Very nice.
slink over here
Ah,
and shoot some acid spray. And dude, that's a person. Just like that. Hitting the 2 of you.
Oh no.
Make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Hey, I'm good at that. I might also something for this. I'm just bringing up my rogue-ness.
Yeah. It's probably survivable.
So we're just rolling a d20 plus our dex.
Yes. And proficiency if you're proficient with dexterity saving throws.
Okay, so as a 5th level rogue, I have Uncanny Dodge.
Yeah.
So when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
You
so,
may.
Okay, would I roll a reflex against this still?
You're still making the dex saving throw, and then the damage at the end is just halved.
Okay.
And then if you actually make the save, it's halved again.
Ooh, so 13.
And then what happens when you're proficient with the saving throw?
You add your proficiency, so +2. Or is proficiency?
If
Oh,
you're using
okay. So then
D&D Beyond, it should already be automatically updated.
I'm not, sadly.
Yeah, just paper. It's
Yeah, they made 5e pretty easy, so if you're proficient in something, you just add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then that should actually be 17 then. Or blah, blah, blah. 18.
Yeah.
There we go. Math. I swear. I know it.
Nice.
Yeah, we're level 5. Proficiency's 3 at the moment. What is this?
Nice. But 13 will meet beat, so it's halved. It'd have to be quartered, cause it's 6.
So I take 2 points of damage rounded up.
Take 1, cause it's halved to 3, then halved to 1.
And then Lidori, we just take 3 for making the reflex or the dexterity save.
Yes. And that's the action.
Perfect.
Go. That's the Discord on my end. Who's popping off?
I think it's Magic's
It's Magic's.
room.
And then it's Lidori's turn.
Alright. Yes, darling. Taking a 5-foot step, and then I'm going to shoot in the face.
Go. I can't see. Yet that hits. For 14. Yikes.
Does a 14 hit?
Even a 14 will hit it.
It
Damn.
will?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. More damage.
It slips through the chitin.
Oh.
It's damage. It's damage. It slips through the chitin. Choo choo. 8 plus 14, 22 damage? Okay.
Hells yeah, not too bad.
It's a good start.
Discord, relax. Quiet down.
Okay. Let's... Cool. Anything else on your turn?
That would be it. I just want to take a pot shot at its ugly face.
You've done it.
Alright. I'm gonna dash up to it, take a
Shoop.
stab at it with my rapier.
Stab him.
11?
No.
Ooh. Okay, offhand with the short sword. 21!
Because with two-weapon fighting, you don't add things.
No, the offhand is just it's just
oh.
a 1d6.
Okay, whatever. It connects.
Oh wait, like I don't add anything at all. Like I don't even get my attack bonus on the attack.
I didn't think so. I could be wrong. Even the 14 hits though.
Oh, okay. I'll double check after I'm done here.
That's fine. You can have it.
And you were saying that I can still apply sneak attack even if I miss with my first attack?
Of course. Yikes.
That is 21 points of damage.
Yeah, it is. 'Cause they are eviscerated.
What the fuck?
Wow. That was damn near max damage on that. So it's dead, it's done?
This one's dead.
Oh, this one.
I thought that
There
would
you
take
go.
longer.
What? It's a good thing there was only one of them.
Cool, so you just don't add to the damage. Neat. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, which I haven't been. I've just been adding the attack bonus.
Means I misuse it in a different campaign.
Different campaign? Explain thyself.
Well, you see, before I played this game, I had played games previously.
Ah.
So that's how linear time functions.
Linear time.
Hey, miss, you want to do anything on your turn this round?
Is it not dead?
Oh, this is super dead.
I suppose since I don't know.
See if you can hear any more coming. This thing just burst right from beneath us.
I
and
suppose I will go.
So there's rubble and the remains of a tunnel here in the center where it popped
10.
out.
15. So I'll be in here and I'll kind of look inside of the hole, see if there's if anything pops out of that hole. I'm gonna ready in action to hit it with my great axe.
Sure.
And on my turn there.
As something pops out of the hole.
Why does this one look different?
It's
Let's go.
double ugly.
So I'm gonna swing at this. Let's see.
It's two somethings that pop out of the hole.
Something is very wrong here. Chuckles, I'm in danger.
It's okay, they're really slow.
So that one is gonna take 13 damage.
Yikes.
Dirty bug!
I keep critting on initiative. It's the wrong time to crit.
Does a 16 hit?
16 will hit.
So they'll take 15 damage.
Yeah,
Damn
they'll-
bugs can't even rest without some kind of shenaniganry happening.
pop up and get 28 damage to the face. Where the heck is my dice? What's that?
Mist is clearly feeling very refreshed after that little rest.
I'm gonna take a step back and pot shot the.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Bigger one?
The big one on the right there goes before you because it got a crit on its initiative. To toss the next round
Bastard.
here. It's gonna try to
Bastard.
take a bite out of Mist.
Not like this.
Which would make sense because it just took 35 damage to the face as it burst out like, ah, stab, fuck.
Yeah.
Something like that. Oh, I
It's
got
gonna
it.
try, but I don't think 12 hits.
No, almost, but
Shame.
no cog. Very good for me.
Then you can go to town, Ladori.
Does a 15 hit?
Even a 15 will hit.
All right. Well, only 16 this time because critically fail both.
Yeah, damage is damage.
Yeah.
Roll 20
You-
hates me, honey. Remember.
Unfortunately, it was minimum damage, but I mean,
Yeah. The Mr. Incredible meme, just damage is damage. It's enough to kill him.
oh damn, big guy down.
Yeah.
What? What is this?
They're large, but they're also bugs. So go on to Marduk.
That's it for my turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right here.
Right.
I'm a stab the one that's alive.
Let's see if they're stabbed.
25. I think that's a stab.
That's at least one stab.
Nineteen points of damage.
Yup, they're pretty stabbed.
But my other slice. 26
Connects.
for 5 more points of damage. And I will jump out and behind this building.
Which is still nonsense.
And stealth.
That's what stealth is. Missed.
And
And
I'll sit here behind the building.
and the big boy is still at the entrance to the tunnel here, sort of blocking most of it. Their thick, meaty body.
I see. So I'm gonna come on over here, and take a. Hold on a second. I gotta think this through.
I'd recommend it.
So if I was here 5, 10, 15 feet, so I have 20. All right, I'm gonna try and grapple it.
Sure.
So that's gonna be 25 versus their strength check.
It's this large monstrosity. It's going to resist being grappled.
Oh my. They rolled a nat 20, or I guess that might have a higher strength or athletics.
And fail to resist your touch.
Oh no. I thought for a moment there that you said it was like resistant to being grappled, and I'm like, oh snap, this is a bit of a big problem. So yeah, I'm gonna use my remaining 20 movement speed, which is now halved, and I'm going to drag them 10 feet, 20 feet. I'm gonna drag them over here.
Sure.
And
Oh.
I'm going to now,
Pretty sure it's in your weight class.
yeah, because it has to be one size larger at most, I think. So I'm gonna bop them. Wait up a second. I don't know if I can actually hit them with the great axe, because it's two-handed. So what I'm gonna
Right. You used your action to grapple.
right, it counts as an attack though. I have 2 of those.
Multi-attack works if you take the attack action, you get to make an additional attack.
I'm using extra attack.
Right.
Right. So
So for your action, you grappled.
Right. And I use movement speed to move. Well,
Yeah.
it's for an attack, and I have 2 of those per action.
Right, so if you take the attack action, you can attack twice. If you take the grapple action, you can't attack.
That's okay though, because you have a grapple, so on its turn it has to try to resist your grapple.
Right, because it also takes an action to break out of the grapple.
You're basically stopping it from like potentially hitting one of us or yourself by holding it down.
Yes.
Well, it says it's attack, but all right, it's fine. Yeah, so I'll end my turn here then.
As we go to Buggy Boy. They're gonna try to bite you? They're gonna fail to bite you.
Let's see. Alrighty.
The movement's reduced to 0, so that's that. So we're back up to the top of initiative. And, nothing else rumbles out of the ground this round. So we're to Adore. We are to Ladori.
Alrighty, time to do what I do best. Do things.
Oh. Yes, they eat the first arrow. And the second one also hits.
There we go. That's better damage. 21.
They dead.
Yay!
You've murdered 3 Buggy Boys.
Call me the exterminator.
Like, I will. You are. Pachoo, pachoo. So we drop out of initiative. And go back to Happy Town music.
Alrighty, guys. Now what?
I'll let go of its corpse then. Yeah.
Guess they so you now have its gaping tunnel in the center of this village. Or, you know, the rest of the orcs back there.
So were these like armored bugs?
Hmm.
Like if we were to attempt to cut away at their exoskeleton, could the dwarves make use of it?
Oh, they're definitely gonna use this chitin. You wanna chop them to ribbons?
Hell yeah, I'd like to chop these guys up and help our dwarf
Do it.
boys.
Yes, perhaps we can benefit from this. A bit of trade, if you will.
You're welcome to take as much chitin as you'd like.
Would that be like a sleight of hand roll?
I'm gonna say it's a athletics roll. Is their exoskeleton's pretty firmly attached. You're gonna have to chop and slash with some force.
Perhaps Mist then will be better suited for this. I am not the athletic type.
Y'all are welcome.
I can take a whack at it. So I'll start with this one here.
welcome in.
Stand back, Marduk.
Yeah.
Might have acid.
It's true, they do. So,
So 26.
at least the one you crit. You smack your hammer down on the head, and the whole thing just pops off. One massive molt.
Looks like a nice cut here. Then I'll hand it to Marduk, whatever it is. I don't know.
I mean, it's there. Like, these things are, what, like 10 feet long?
Suppose while he does something with it, I'll go to the other ones.
Sure.
Dude, there's only one dwarf in here, or up there?
I mean, only Malachi is out. All the other ones you've freed are looking on, worried from their houses. We're now
I see.
slightly more relieved.
Never fear, dwarf people. We have freed you from yet another bug crisis.
Was it where we had a bug crisis?
Not
Oh, yes.
anymore.
You were horribly infested.
So I'll say to the dwarves, does anybody want a bug?
Hey. Suppose. Looks like decent eating.
Tell you what, we'll trade you these 2 bugs. We'll take this uglier one in the middle for us, and we'll trade you these 2 for some help in the future in case we need it. Sound fair?
That sounds like you have a lot of bargaining power, but we are forever in your debt.
Yes. So I kind of look at Marduk and Ladoris. Does that seem fair? Seem reasonable? Would you suggest another approach?
I'm happy with that. I'm not sure what exactly we're gonna do with this big bug in the middle, but
Well, whatever I carved a 26 on. I think exoskeleton. I don't know if that's an armor or something. I don't know.
Think like a cicada shell, but really large. And thicker.
perhaps the dwarves can make armors, weapons, stuff like that out of the exoskeletons. I'm not really good at that kind of stuff.
I can at least craft it into a shelled armor. Make yourself a carapace.
I mean, so I'll kind of like grab it up, like, boys, do you mind doing something with this? We might need a little armor here or something. Perhaps it'll be good to even camouflage in an environment. Something. Who knows?
Sure. Let me get right on that.
It's much appreciated.
They start trying to take off legs.
If you could fashion it into some piece of light armor too, that'd be greatly, greatly appreciated. I'm not so good at wearing the heavy stuff.
No trouble. We'll shave off some layers and they're eyeing it over like, huh. I guess. Bug armor. Bug armor.
I love
So
it.
I'll also see if it's possible.
You
Might
believe
it
this
be
guy?
possible to
Bug
also
armor.
make some powerful arrows from this?
Sure, they got talons. We can use some Ankeg poison arrows. Why not?
Excellent. No rush, of course, but by when do you think we can expect this to be done? You are free now, after all. We do not want to remind you of the days of slavery.
Yeah, it's gonna take us a second to get back to real life, and then we'll get on it. Not
Well,
too long.
perhaps in that time we can delve deeper into the cave system and perhaps find more of your people trapped inside.
God, I
Yes.
hope so. I haven't seen Jennifer in weeks.
It's okay. She's probably most likely not dead.
That's not
Jeez.
reassuring.
I mean, you guys didn't die.
Sure. I suppose a band of adventurers is gonna swoop in and save all of them too.
We make no promises, but I can say I will definitely try.
Adventure ho! Oh wait, shit. I left the word dude behind.
A couple of them.
All right, so guess we'll head on up while they work on that, work away.
Here. Shoot.
Hey Cog,
Yeah.
do you have more stuff planned out for us today?
'Cause I think that's most of the session.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I was gonna say like if you had a little more, then we could go for a bit longer. But I mean, this also kind of feels like a good spot if we wanted to wrap her up here,
Me too.
if that works for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm like, the next point is going the very heart of this cavern. Like, that's gonna take a hot second.
That might be like a good old session all on its own.
Yeah. But cool. Thanks for playing.
Hell yeah,
Fun.
I'm excited to delve deeper.
Hmm. So, for our next session,
Right? She said
can't do next Sunday,
that
but
Sunday
I could
after.
do the 7th.
Yeah, hopefully the Sunday after. We'll kind of keep you guys posted because we're gonna be moving soon, like
Right.
kind of in the middle of the month.
Cool.
So yeah, as long as life doesn't really get in the way, then 2 weeks from now should be good.
Oh, you know life.
Uh-huh.
You
It's
know
a
how
bit.
it be.
It always finds a way.
Yeah.
Life finds a way.
Dang, nabbit life. What's wrong with you? Yeah. Sounds good.
Alrighty, we'll plan
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
17th unless something happens.
Sure.
See y'all
Cool.
too.
See ya.
Great sessions.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
this one was good.
It was.
They're feeling a lot better, every single one.
Excellent.
It's fun, certainly.
Hmm. Your storytelling's getting really good, Cog.
Thanks. I
Yes.
need to figure out what story I'm telling still. Because there's
Right.
no plot progression. Things are just sort of occurring. But thanks, I appreciate it. I'll see y'all
Now you got
in a bit.
2 weeks to plan how to murder us next.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent.
You'll
My
get
favorite.
less murdered, hopefully.
Alrighty, well, peace out, guys.
Yeah, I'll see ya.
Bye.